Hey all, Nick's here. Today I'm going to be talking about Path of Exile farming locations. Now, maybe you're playing Merciless and you're underleveled for the zone, which is very easy to do. You're going to want to find a good farming location. So, I've compiled a list of really good ones. First up, we have the Ledge. It's very simple. The Ledge is good because there are densely packed mobs. There's a waypoint that you can get to really easily along the route, and it's not too dangerous, it's not too risky, all the mobs move really slowly. The waypoint is an arrow, and the arrow always points towards Brutus, so if you want to farm, go the other way. Very simple. Next up, we have the Coves. Now, the Coves are an interesting zone. They're a little dangerous. Sorry about the Marauder, the actual footage I had got corrupted and I had to replace it last minute, but the Coves are a little risky. They have the vulnerability curse, but at the same time, the zombies move really slow, and they can provide a pretty good source of experience without being too dangerous. Next up, we move on to Act 2. Felshrine Ruins is probably the most popular one. It has a very long route that you can take. There's an exit and an entrance at both sides of the road, and a waypoint, which makes it very good. The monsters move fairly slowly, and the only thing you really have to watch out for are the giant electric archers. And the rolling golems are kind of problematic, but still pretty good. Next up, we have Western. Western's really cool because it literally has monsters that throw themselves at you, exploding and giving you experience. They literally just hand you levels on a silver platter. And it's really cool, but at the same time, if you're playing Merciless and you'll have to fire resist to do it, it's not very good. The reason this one's so good is because the monsters just feed you free experience, and it's kind of funny. Waterfall Cave Level 2 is interesting. The reason it's so good is because it has tons of little slimy bloodsucker things that just give you experience. The bears aren't too risky, they have to melee you to be problematic. So it's just lots of really good experience because there's a very high mob density. And that's what makes Waterfall Cave 2 really good. City of Sarn is also a really interesting one. It's the very first zone in Act 3, and it's so good because everything has really low experience and really high mob density. So the time you spend versus the experience you gain is very good, and it makes the zone really good for farming. So I personally love it. And the final really good farming zone that we have is the docks in Act 3. And again, it's the same concept. Really high mob density and really good experience for the time spent. Those are the ones that I use commonly. I'm sure there are some other really good farming zones for the reasons listed. Other than that, that's all I've got. So thanks for your time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.